There are ways for developers to plan and design around trees.
I'm asking you to collaborate in partnership as much with the trees as you do with developers.
We should at least, if we're going to cut down a tree, spend 5 minutes in silence and thank it first.
That was from last year's County Commission meeting when residents came out in force to support Commissioner Joseph's 14-point plan to protect trees. She's taking another shot at it.
The last board voted not to support her plan. She's hoping this new board will.
The Board of County Commissioner voted not to consider any changes to the Land Development Code to protect trees and to have no further discussion. I don't think this vote reflected the desires of most St. Johns County residents.
According to Global Forest Watch, St. Johns County lost 40% of its tree canopy between 2001 and 2022.
My 14-point goals would not only protect trees, but in some cases would protect residents, such as the proposal to notify residents who live within 300 feet of the planned clear cutting.
Other parts of her 14-point plan include preventing land clearing too far in advance of development, preserving buffers on new developments to protect existing neighbors' privacy, continuing to allow the county surveyor to create a tree inventory, and more penalties for non-permitted tree removal. She compared the county's policies to those of the city and our neighbor to the north.
The city of St. Augustine has stricter tree regulations than St. Johns County, so I believe it's critical that we study those and consider incorporating changes to reflect St. Augustine's code. For example, protecting longleaf pines. Duval County also protects longleaf pines. There are reasons we should consider doing the same.
Commissioner Joseph made a motion to revisit the Land Development Code and reopen discussion about the 14-point tree protection plan.
Even if you don't agree with some of them, it's a place to start.
The motion passed 4-1, with Commissioner Christian Whitehurst being the lone no vote. We reached out to Whitehurst to give him the opportunity to explain his no vote. He didn't return our call for comment. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Before you start making New Year's Eve plans, why not make plans for what you're going to do with that Christmas tree?
Joey Pellegrino, Public Affairs Specialist, talking about the tree cycling program in St. Johns County.
St. Johns County Parks and Recreation is hosting its free tree cycling program, which allows residents to recycle their Christmas trees into mulch for the county's beautiful parks. All trees brought to tree cycling stations must be real and free of holiday decorations.
If you drop them off at one of our 5 county sites that accepts them, we turn those trees into mulch for our county parks.
This annual event's goal is to keep real Christmas trees out of landfills and utilize them in a way that benefits St. Johns County, even when they're no longer lighting up our homes. Just one more festive facet of the county's ongoing dedication to sustainability.
There are 5 sites that accept Christmas trees for tree cycling: Ron Parker Park, Mills Field, Davis Park, the Tillman Ridge Transfer Station, and the Stratton Road Transfer Station.
If you would like more detailed information, it's available online.
People can go online, and there's even an online map on the county website that will let you identify the location nearest to you.
Tree cycling will run through January 6th from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
In other news, a brand of cat food sold in Florida is being recalled after the death of a cat was linked to a food contaminated with bird flu.
Northwest Naturals issuing a voluntary recall of its feline turkey recipe raw frozen pet food after it tested positive for the highly pathogenic avian influenza virus. The pet food comes in 2-pound plastic bags with the best if used by dates of May 5th and June 23rd of 2026. Concerns over bird flu have been increasing, with dozens of people around the country being infected. Recently, there have been 65 reported human cases of bird flu across 10 states, according to the CDC. None have been reported in Florida. The city of St. Augustine hosting a special community recycling event on Wednesday, January 8th from 7:30 to 2:30 at 2 drop-off points, 25 West Castillo Drive at the Francis Field downtown. and at 840 West 16th Street on Anastasia Island, behind the SJC Parks and Recreation office. Residents can bring used cooking oil, outdated and broken electronics, batteries, and holiday light strands. Curbside Christmas tree collection also begins Wednesday, January 8th. As a reminder, light strands should not be disposed of in household recycling bins. For any questions, visit citysaintog.com/recycling events. I'm Daryl Moody reporting.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's local morning news. I'm Rich Carroll.